Alright guys, good day everyone. I welcome you all to this episode. If it's your first time coming across this my channel, my name is Beginner Trader and I do my trading documentary on this channel. Today is Friday and I didn't take any trade today because this week has been kind of missless to me. I've taken a total of 2 trades so far. I took 1 trade on Tuesday, one good setup on Tuesday, and it was a loss. I will put the before and after trade here. Then yesterday I saw another good setup on Euro USD. By the way, the Tuesday trade was also on Euro USD. So yesterday I saw another good setup being Thursday on New York session, and I took the trade, and this is also the results. So I decided to, calm down for this week and just wait for next week. Since this week is being so messless, because the yesterday trade kind of get to me, because it's the same thing that happened on Tuesday, happened on the Thursday too. So I had to, give it a break and wait for next week. And so far, I haven't had this kind of loss, market stopping me out and moving to my direction immediately. For a very long time, I haven't had that kind of loss. The trades that I take, if it's going to stop me out, it will stop me out and go in opposite direction, at least for a bit, to tell me that I'm totally wrong. And if it's going to go in my direction, once it tap me in, then it will go in my direction. I've had many trades, as you guys know, on this channel that just tap me in without any direction and straight to my TP. But these last 2 trades this week, they're kind of different. Stop me out and immediately reverse to my direction. So I had to I have to investigate those 2 trades. That's what I've been doing yesterday, and even went back to back testing my strategy again, all of the, just to make sure that I'm not doing anything wrong. But after so much investigation of the strategy here and there, putting everything together, the trade, because I don't take trade that doesn't match my my trading criteria. So after everything, I thought that it's just the market, and it's not news, it's nothing. It's just market movement. It happens like that. That is what I've come to understand. It happens like that sometimes. That is strategy. Sometimes when market condition is not aligning well with your strategy, that kind of things happen. And if you look at this week market has been one kind because of the rate cut news. Even when the rate cut news has not yet come out, it was still affecting the market, massively, until the news came out, and it's still affecting the market even currently now as we speak, because there was a rate cut, but for a very little percent. So we are going to have a hawkish dollar, so, but me looking at the movement, I still think for a while the US dollar will do pretty good, let's say for a week or 2, then it will go bearish again. This is according to my analysis. So this week I took 2 trades, and both of them were losses. Now on this my account, this is my good funded trader account that I'm trading. I'm down 4% on this phase 2. It's funny because when I was trading the phase, I was not even down up to 3%. I think it was around 2%. I'll come down 1%, 2%, then go up again, come down, go up again, and within 2 weeks I was able past the account, making 10%. But even on the first account, what I made was 12%, because there was a trade I took 3%, and the news was what pushed the market to my TP. So according to their rules, even if you make 10% on a trade and the trade hits your TP during the news minutes, you can only get 1%. You can only get 1% on that trade, unless your trade hit TP 2 minutes after the news. That is when you can keep all your profits. So that trade made me to make 12% on that account under 2 weeks. But I've been trading this phase two 5%, just looking for 5% for 2 weeks now, and I'm down 4%. Now I'm almost looking for the 10%, the same 10% that I was trading at on the phase one. But it's okay. It's okay. Uh, Last week and this week has been a very hard week for me. This month so far I've taken a total of 11 trades, and out of these 11 trades I've had 6 losses, 4 break even, and 1 win. Imagine. And that win is uh 1:3. 1:3. I $147, remaining like $3 to be complete. 1:3. And with the charge of all this spread and the commission stuff, it has almost taken up to 1% from my account. So now I was supposed to be down 3%, but I'm down 4%. Now it's not as if I lost 4 trades, because my losses was 6%, and I was able to make to win 1 trade, which is 3%. So I'm supposed to be down 3% now, but I'm down 4%. That is because of spread and commission, everything. Sometimes I'll take a trade that I'm risking just 1%, which is 50 or even 40. Sometimes I do it 48, 49. But at the end of the day, when the market hits SL, you'll be seeing minus $64, $65. So that is it. But we have no choice. That is the way of prop firm. So we don't have any choice. I think this thing is almost among all the prop firms, the ones that I've used to. So, but it's okay. We are still going to make it back. So this is my good funded account. You can see $4,811. So I'm down 4%. I'm thinking of putting a stop to this account. I'm going to stop trading this phase two account, because like I told you guys, I bought an extra 5K account, two in these 2 accounts that I bought. So sometimes I place trade there so that they will not terminate the account because I've not traded. So sometimes like weekend or like Friday, Thursday, after like 2 weeks, if I've not taken any trade there, I'll just place 1 trade there. The trade that I'm taking in my main account, I'll just take it there and leave it to run, whether TP or loss, just so that the account will remain active. Because this account, this goat funded prop firm, if you don't trade their account for complete 30 days, they're going to terminate the account, and they're not going to refund your money. So the first account that I bought, the first trade I took there, it was the last week, was a win. So I was able to make 3.5% on that account. I will show the screenshot here. So next week I'm going to leave this my phase two account with 4% drawdown. Let it rest first. I'm going to focus on this account that I'm up 3%. At least I have extra 3% to trade here without being on drawdown, so let me focus on this one first and leave this phase 2, so that if next week is also not good for me, so I won't end up blowing this my phase 2 account. So this is the plan that I've made, and that is how I'm going to trade it. So, and also, this my strategy. I have back tested and back tested and back tested it, and it's not working on good JPY pairs, all these US 30, Nasdaq, BTC. It doesn't work there. This is my strategy. It doesn't work there. I've back tested it from and back. It doesn't. The highest I had on good, the highest win rate I had on my back testing on good was 40% win rate. So the strategy is very, very poor with all those volatile markets. So that is why I'm sticking to Euro USD and GBP USD. But I have paid for a mentorship. If you guys know Tony Ike, I've paid for his next month's mentorship. So I'll be attending his mentorship class next month. So if I mastered his strategy, then I will use his strategy to trade good only. Then I will use this my strategy to be trading on Euro USD, because as you know, all this prop firm, the spread and the commission they are charging is based on lot size you are pulling, and I don't plan on trading just 5k accounts. You understand? At a point, I want to get up to 200k accounts, 500k accounts, and if I have money to acquire all these prop firm large amount of capital, placing Euro USD with such lots, if I'm going to risk 1% on 200k account, that is $2,000. The lot size will be more than 100 lots, which means the spread and the commission will choke. You understand? So, but to risk that kind of amount on gold, it will be the lot size will be a bit lower, at least 3 lots, 4 lots, So that is my plan. That is why I'm planning ahead, in case of that moment. So that is it for this week, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one. If it's your first time coming across this my YouTube channel, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. And I'm also wishing you guys a happy weekend and a beautiful new week ahead. Peace.